it's better. Uh, if you guys can hear the mic, let me know. Also, somebody is leaf blowing at the school over there, so I apologize if you can hear it. Ooh, okay, so I really, really, really want to go to both, but I know for sure I can make West because, flights to the PNW are very affordable, only like $100 to $200. Now, I haven't researched flights to Tampa yet, but I don't think like flights are the main issue. It's mainly like flight plus accommodation. Um, so if I can like find somebody to like split the costs with, I would totally be down to go to both because like you cover your own flight, and then if you're with a group of people, you can split your flight. Not your flight. You can split your room. Sorry, I did catch a little bit of a cold. What's going on, R&D Pokemoners? How are you guys doing today? Um, so we got our first question from SDC. To see if I am going to both card parties or just one and which one. And I really want to go to both. And I was saying that, if I can find people to like split a room with or like a place to stay so that it's like way more affordable. No, it's the same microphone. I just added the poof um, because it was a little bit windy. What's going on, John Parker? But yeah, if I can find someone to split a room with, actually in both locations, that would be preferable. But, or like multiple people, you know what I mean? Because as fun as Card Party is, it is an expense and you do have to save for it. Not only for the flight and the stay, but also you want to spend money, you want to like buy things. And I'm going to show you guys a couple of things that I bought today, some gifts that were given to me. And then also just, answer more questions. You're probably going to go to East. Ooh, yeah, okay. So I think Vert actually had a review of Card Party, and I think his one main concern was the splitting of the two locations next year, right? Which I like that they are months apart, so that way, if you want to go to one, you have a little time to recuperate your money and go to the next one. But I think he did predict like a lot of people would probably just go to the one closer to them. And I think his main fear was like with the creators. Rock said, "Hey Rock, you're also going to the Tampa one for sure." Yeah, I've never been to Tampa, Florida, so I would be totally down to go. But yeah, I would definitely, um, I would see the concern of like, hey, would creators make it a both? Would they make it a one or the other? How would that happen? And I'm sure Pat wants to do this mainly because he wants to give people the opportunity to go to one that's near them, right? And I think the main downside is that does split it so that way, hey, maybe the East Coasters will go to the ones on the East Coast, and maybe the East Coast creators can only make it to the East Coast one. So it's good that they're still attending, but also then the West Coasters don't get them, and then vice versa. You know what I mean? So I think it'd be an interesting experiment, and I think that's the reason why Pat's doing this. So he can get a feel at least 1 year of how the event will go if there are multiple. You know what I mean? Because I do know a lot of people already, especially Gonzo. He's like, I'm going to both. I already bought both tickets. Like, I think he, like a lot of us, really believe in Card Party. And for me, I have a desire to go to both. My only thing is that it's a cost. You know what I mean? SDC says, Roxanne face reveal of the century. Yeah, Rock, I think we all really enjoyed not only seeing your face, because like honestly, we could have saw it in the video if we weren't at Card Party, but more like hanging out with you in person. You guys, if you didn't make it to Card Party, what's going on, bitch boys? A big rock ain't no pebble. If you guys got the chance to go to Card Party and hang out with Rock, he is so nice. He's so silly. Like, awesome guy. Did try to get me canceled a couple times, so if you see some odd language in my video, what's going on, Lynn? How are you? So yeah, we had our first question, and I think I'll do, what's going on? It's Nick. I'll do my first Card Party item that, and yes, this is a Card Party exclusive item. It was provided by CGC. Rock wants to be a boulder when he grows up. I love that. Yep, the cutie patootie. And then also I was telling him in a video that you'll see, actually regarding CGC, that I was saying, I was like, oh yeah, I needed to like wrangle you guys together, or like I needed to corral you to like, you know, to get everybody together to make the video. And Rock kept going, hey, yo, I don't even know what that means. And I'm like, Rock. And he's like, use different language. And I was like, either way I put it, it's gonna sound bad. No, I know Rock likes that Vaporeon. So now what's not, the non-special thing about it is like, yes, it's just a CGC graded Cubone from 151 English, but the special thing about this one is that it has the Card Party 2 logo. Rock says he loves trying to cancel people. So you can see right there, it says Card Party 2. Ooh, the best card, well, technically I didn't pull it. I just bought the tin and then I asked Frank to help me open it. And the funny thing is that I was gonna open that pack because I offered him, okay, here's the story. For those of you that didn't catch my live on Instagram, the night before Card Party, what's going on, Get You? I know a lot of you guys are going to Frankincense today. I hope you have fun, and congrats. It was 2K, I believe, that you hit, Get You. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Congratulations anyway on the milestone. So the night before Card Party, Vert was like, yeah, come for the cheese, man. Oh, I ended up hanging out with, honestly, I hung out with Rock a lot. Gonzo. I hung out with Nick a lot because he was staying with me because he needed a place to stay, and like we already booked the room. We were like, just stay with us. So we were at Topgolf the night before, but before we went to Topgolf, we went to Walmart to get some water supplies because our Airbnb had plumbing issues. Like the water, when I was trying to wash a dish to like boil some water for my throat. No, Nick as in it's Nick in the chat. I kind of avoided PokeRev and Vault and Ryan because every time I look at them, I don't know if it's just their face, but like they give the like, you know what I mean? And like, I know they're nice. Like when you go up to them and you're like, hey, can I please have a signature or whatever? They're so nice, but it's approaching them. That's my issue. It's not a them issue. It's a me issue. Just because like, I never want to annoy people. You know what I mean? And I know that they're big, so everybody's gonna be talking to them. So like, I would just like look over to be like, is this a good time? Are they in a good mood? Yeah, they do be like they have the resting face, you know, which I get. You can't be smiling all the time. I as well have a resting face. Sorry, back to the best pull all weekend. Went to Walmart, got some water because we had plumbing issues. I was like, I'm not putting that water in my mouth. We were like, Nick said, oh, let's check out the Pokemon Center. This Nick in chat. Check out the Pokemon aisle. I was like, okay, bet. I saw mini tins. I love mini tins. I have good luck with mini tins. So I went to mini tins. I was like, let me see. And I found two C22 ones. I was like, oh, one feels lighter than the other. Should I just take one? I looked at the price. They were only $10. I was like, screw it. Let's take it. I ended up taking them to Topgolf. And the first one I just randomly grabbed out of my backpack. I was like, okay, Vert's making a video. You know, I was going to open a Crown Zenith box, but like Vert was like, no, I want to make this video. I was like, cool. I'll let you have the time and the space or whatever. I was like, I'll just do a little live. We opened the mini tin. Frank's next to me. Evo Skies and Fusion Strike. I was like, okay. I was like, here, Frank, because you and your brother, you know, pull a lot of Evo. Like, you guys just open a lot of Evo. So I'm like, let's let the trend continue. I'll let you open the Evo pack. He goes, no. He goes, I hate Evo. He's like, give me the Fusion Strike. So I'm like, okay, bet. I opened the Evo Skies. What am I surprised? Absolutely nothing. And so Frank is up next. We're just chatting. We're joking. Like, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to get the Moonbreon. He's like, oh, I want that Sylveon. Like, of course, we're not thinking like we would get anything. He comes up to the reverse holo. I always forget the hit is in Sword and Shield behind the reverse holo. So I'm like, oh, we got nothing. It would have been in the reverse holo slot, Evolving Cries for sure. And like $12 a pack just to like cry your eyeballs out. No, thank you. Also, sorry for being a little congested. I'm still getting over the cold. He has the reverse holo Snorlax, and then bam! Like, he pulls it, and then we look at the screen and we see what he pulls. And essentially, that's the story of how I lost my voice before Card Party. So yeah, it was insane. Now, a video that I'm gonna make shows you exactly what we did with that pull at Card Party. So be on the lookout for that. I still have to do my day 3 recap. It's probably going to come out tomorrow because I do have my little cousin's birthday party to go to today. But I wanted to do this Q&A live stream, especially because we got days 1 and 2 out and day 3 of Card Party. You know, it's actually pretty fast. I still have like 40 minutes to cut down. But it's mainly a lot of like showing like the pack battles on the screen and this and that. So it's not crazy exciting because it's like the wind down day. But it's still a lot of fun. There was a lot of people. Pidgey Boys had their panel that day. Well, their like pack battle thing. And they had the crowd going like wild. They were all like brrring. And then they were all like, I think you guys were the ones with like the letters of encouragement or something like that. It was hilarious. I was cracking up the whole time. They brought Pokédexter on and someone else. I can't recall. And then they had to switch teams because they were gold and silver. I will show you the second thing that I got. Oh, sorry. What was the other question? Oh, who did I end up hanging out with the most? Yeah, I kind of just wandered around. I hung a lot with the Pidgey Boys, a lot with Rock. I saw Metri. Really, it was more just, hey, Gabe. It was a lot of like 5 minutes here and there because everybody was like doing their thing, so you had time to chat, be like, hey, you want to be in this or not, and then like move along in the event. Hold on, I'm gonna cough. I hope that muted for you guys. I tried to mute it. Anyways, our next item. Since Mr. Rock Sandy is in the house, I had actually won Gonzo's Binder Challenge. So, this is the card Prison Binder by Rock Sandy. It is, as you can see, the size of my torso. So, if you have a carry-on luggage, it fits exactly perfectly in one side. And it takes up the whole space. Rock, this thing is huge. So sorry. Yeah, I was so glad I went to Rock, and then I had Rock sign it as well. So inside, as you can see, there are top loader spots. And these are all of the cards that Gonzo picked for his friends. Let's see. I know this one's a Grumpy Charizard, Deep Pocket Monster. I forget. So sorry. This one is Opossum Bud. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. This one is for Jay. Sorry, guys. Mew, I believe, was for Rock. That's Shiny Vert. Hi. No se muere. No. Oh, okay. And then, sorry guys. Deoxys is Metri. Okay, thank you, Rock. Who's Jolteon? Sorry. And then not only does it have top loader hits, oh, and there's Gonzo's card right there. Shiny Raichu. I was gonna say, no se muerda. That's bite, right? But then it sounded like muerte, and I was like, oh, I don't want to say it wrong. I know, Rock. I'm sorry. There's Opossum, Charizard. Is that Ichiban Dan? Right? Ichiban Dan? Okay. I don't remember who the Jolteon is, though. Ian. Ian with Ian is the Jolteon. Okay, and then not only that, it holds regular cards. And these are Bagons and Dragons that I saved from Bulk Alley. Now, Gonzo did include actually like really nice cards in here. But I already started putting them in my binder. So here are the three that I remembered that were in here, and then I put them back in. So Gonzo also included just like really nice regular cards. And then, okay, do we want, okay, so Getchu said, ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? La biblioteca está detrás como 5 miles. I don't know how to say miles in Spanish. Sorry, guys. I'm a pocha. I don't speak Spanish that often. But if you speak it to me, I will 100% understand what you're saying, unless you talk it really, really fast, and then it's too fast for my brain. Bam! Card Party binder. I didn't get one last year, so I got one this year. And I'll show you guys what I picked up. First, I have this lovely toilet paper art. And yes, it is indeed on toilet paper, so I am resisting using it for booger purposes because I do have some boogers right now. And then, bam! My favorite, Salamence. Funny thing is that I messaged Opossum on Instagram, and I don't think didn't know he read it. But I was like, good sir, can you please draw Salamence? Because he had left all his drawings at home. And I was like, can you please draw Salamence? Okay. And when I saw him, I asked him for a TP art, and I met him for the first time in person, and he handed me a random TP art. And then I said, I sat there, someone else came up, and they said, oh, do you have this Pokemon? And he goes, yes, I do. And then I go, excuse me, do you happen to have a Salamence? And he goes, actually, somebody asked for one. And I was like, that's me. And then he goes, oh yeah, let me find it for you. And then later on, we were just hanging out, chilling after their meet and greet line. And he was about to give someone else. He was like, oh, what about this really cute Dratini? And then I look at him, and I'm like, Nick. I was like, I am literally Bikini Dratini. I was like, are you really about to give somebody else a Dratini drawn on toilet paper? I don't know what La Chopa is. I'm not that good. If you ask me like a random word, okay, ask me a random word and I'll try and say. The first one came to mind was la lavadora, which is washing machine, but anyways, would you guys like to see? Yes, Team Silver. I wore the bracelet, so I would remember to let you guys know that there were two teams, Team Gold and Team Silver. Unfortunately, Rock was on Team Gold and he won. Bert was on Team Gold and he won. I chose Team Silver and I lost. My team was in the lead and then we lost it. Sucks. But they do have the winning cards. Gen 2 champion. So all throughout the event, just like Card Party 1, they had special cards to collect. He was trying to do an Arnold impression in Spanish. Oh, La Chopa. Where's the Chopa? I actually can do it better now that my voice is all Gargly. Um, Thank you, Get You. And they actually let you pick your team this time. It wasn't like pre-assigned. So they had the wristband and they were like, okay, you are responsible for picking your team. And I wondered how they would like determine like who gets the card or whatnot. Um, they just had them on tables. And they were like, if your team won, take a card. And also if your team didn't win, you took a card. Because you got to complete the set. So these are some of the card party cards that you could get. This was for attending. This was for bulk alley. Y la chona se mueve. Y la chona se mueve. Spanish makes my nose congested right now. This one was if you got a card through bulk alley. This was the VIP card. I was not VIP, but I had a friend who was VIP. This is trick shot. So if you like smacked a little gong or an other item, I'm so sorry guys. The more I talk, the more congested I get, so I apologize for the audio in advance. Creator cards. I got a lot of different people to sign it. I got Bert, got Pidgey Boys. I got honestly, that's kind of hard to read. Kind of looks like rock though. Got Jay. Right, I love the blue. Last year I believe they were yellow, and I was like, not really my vibe. But the blue one, I had to get one. I would be Team Silver. That's what I had on Game Boy back in the day. Yep, I had Silver too. And it has the Card Party 2 right here. It feels like a sticker. It's like smooth. They have the Cardcade, because this year they did have like a arcade. They had like Galaga. They had little basketball hoops where people could shoot. Of course, they had the Vault X claw machine where you could win a prize. I didn't. I tried twice and I lost. They have the world record card. This one is very cool, and I'll tell you guys about the world record later. Where were they selling with the binders were at the merch table. They have the card of kindness, the location card, that's the Hilton behind him. This was the secret card that you could win if you got the gong. Of course, the champion card. Okay, my best food that I had at Card Party. Honestly, this is really, really bad. But I didn't eat a lot at Card Party because it was like constantly, hi Civic, good morning. I felt like I had like 21 to 22 hour days sometimes, just because it was like wake up early in the morning, do Card Party all day, stay out late with everybody hanging out, go back to the Airbnb, sleep for like 3 to max 5 hours, and then do it all over again for 3 days. So what I did for food is I just mostly ate Subway sandwiches, like one a day. I did actually go to a burger place on Saturday with my sister. It was called like Charlie's or something like that. It was like next to the Subway. And it was supposed to be like a restaurant, like a nice place. They do not season their meat, okay? It was not. It was just like meat on a bun with toppings. Like there was no flavor. So that was really disappointing. And it was like regular restaurant burger price, like $14. So it was not worth it. It was big, so it made me full, but I would avoid that place. Let's see. Do I think the prices were fair? The prices for Card Party itself, okay, so I actually Gabe gave me his 3-day pass, but when I was gonna buy it, I think it was up to $110 because I waited for 2 price increases to pass, I believe, um, for the 3-day pass. And then for Saturday, a 1-day pass, because I got one for my sister, was like $60, plus the fees, which were like a couple dollars. And for everything that you're getting in the event, I really do think it's worth it. It's not like when you're going to like like an anime con, for example, and like that's just the entry fee, and then you get like a little bag, a little like, you know, foldable tote that you can get at the grocery store for $1. At Card Party, you get, not only do you get the admission, I'm so sorry. Not only do you get the admission, you get a little gachapon ticket, which I will show you what I'm wearing right now. You get a free pack to battle with. You do get, you know, your wristband. Of course, this is probably like $1. You know what I mean? But unlike anime conventions, the creators are out on the floor. You do not have to pay anyone to get a signature. You know what I mean? If you wait in line for the meet and greets, you don't pay them $40 for a signature or anything. You walk up to them and you say, hey. They actually have staff members there that can take your phone, take a photo for you. You know, it's all included. You know what I mean? The only thing that's not included are like what you buy from the vendors and like food. But literally, you have access to the whole event. All the panels are free. You know, they have Bulk Alley. All those cards in Bulk Alley are free. They have different events going on, like the World Record Challenge. They have different panels, well, like battles for you to watch in the panels. And then the creators at the end of the panels gave the cards away to the people in the crowd, mostly children, because, you know, it's, you know, we're adults, we can buy our own stuff. But like Team Pocket, for example. Team Pocket was the MC of one of the panels, and at the beginning of his session that he was hosting the panel for the 2-team battlers, he was like, hey, I'm gonna keep an eye on what kid is really well behaved, and like he's like, in the end, like I'm gonna give you some, like a nice hit or something that we pull out of here, right? And so he would do that, and then they're like, okay, we have all these other hits. This kid was really well behaved, this kid was really well behaved, let's give them some hits too. Like, and they just handed out like little stacks of hits. They handed out the bulk. They were opening like booster boxes, not like an ETB. They were opening booster boxes, and they were like just handing out. So it was definitely worth it. And the fact that it's a very safe location. I didn't see anyone having any issues. It was very well run, very well organized, 100%. It's probably worth more than what you're paying, in my opinion. Because a 3-day pass for $100, that's like, what, 33 something a day? I definitely think it's worth it. Let's see. How do you feel about the event being in 2 places? We touched on this a little bit earlier, but I think there are positives and negatives. The positives is that it does give people more opportunities to attend a card party. And I don't know if, and I was saying this earlier, I don't know if this is just a test run or something that Pat wants to proceed splitting in the future. But I think it's wise at least to do 1 year, having it split, so that way the people who can't attend one or the other hopefully can attend one. And if that's their first card party, it gives them a taste of what card party is, and it will also give them incentive, like if it does merge into one again the year after, to want to go to card party. You know what I mean? Because it is worth it. Everybody comes together, and then you're having a great time. You're all in one spot. Now that leads to the downside, is that because it's split, I know a lot of people probably can't afford to go to both, and affordability and also getting off time off of work. That's the main concern, that one card party may have some creators and the other may have different creators, and you know, it's just not all together. So I think it's wise to have one split just to see how it kind of goes and then adjust from there. So I'm not mad about it. I know a lot of people that was a concern for them, but I actually think it's a smart business move. Um, let's see. Am I coming to Hawaii World in August? I want to, but I think you had to apply for like a lottery to be able to buy tickets. Oh, speaking of free things, the gachapons. Um, these are the official Card Party 2 dog tags. Now, as you can imagine, there are 3 legendary dogs. I only managed to get 2 of the dog tags in the gachapon. My sister and I both got Suicune, and then later on they were handing out extras that they had, and I got or Raikou, and I don't have Entei, which, in my opinion, if I were to get 2 out of the 3 dogs, these would be the ones that I would prefer. Especially, I love Suicune, but look at how amazing this looks. It's just, and the fact that it's a pun, dog tags, like the legendary dogs, it did take me a minute, but I'm slow with jokes. Like, they fly over me. I say it's because I'm short. What was the male to female ratio? Honestly, I think this year it was kind of pretty split. Like, it wasn't like a sausage. Yeah, no, SD get you. It wasn't mostly a sausage fest. There were a lot of people, all ages, all genders. Sorry. You know, families. You know, people our age on their own, just with friends. It definitely was a good split. It wasn't like I wasn't there feeling like I was just like amongst dudes, even though majority of the time I was hanging out with guys just because like they're my friends and like I know them and I feel comfortable with them. And I don't know too many girls. So sorry. What's going on, James and Elena? Entei was based off of a light and Raikou as a tiger. Oh. Were there a lot of shirts and art? Um, Hold on, let me find some water first. I'm so sorry. You know when you get that tickle in your throat, and if you don't have water, it like won't go away? That's what I have right now. Um, I did see a lot of people with like the pun shirts, but I didn't really check if there were any for sale. Um, some pretty good ones were Ghirardelli, like the Gyarados. Um, there was a lot of ones with just like logos and the Pokemon, which were really fun. I'm gonna show you guys some of my pickups. I know, get you. I don't have any water. Okay, so we already went through the card party cards. Yeah, James. Hopefully you can, because it'll be very close. Well, closer to you in Canada. Guys, this cough will be the end of me. Okay, so I got gifted these Celements right here. They're very heavily played. They're like binder cards, is what my friend said. This one, I traded Opossum Bud. It's a Delta species Bagon, because as you guys know, Yoo-hoo happened in a can. I don't have any liquids. I've been really good at like carrying water bottles with me, just because in case I get like that tickle, because I did lose my voice, and when you lose your voice and you try and talk, it kind of scratches the inside of your throat, and so things get more easily like tickled. Um, so, yeah, I think that's why I got sick. That plus like exhaustion, because I was just like go go go. We're at card party. We need to do all the things. So yeah, and then I picked up this one, I think for $1, or maybe somebody gave it to me, but I thought I picked it up. This one right here. This is my best pickup. It's a Celements EX. It's It's okay. It's not like super, super clean because you can see some of the hollow bleed through his body. But he is amazing. So I'm trying to get every single Salamence card because he's my favorite Pokemon. So that was like my main pickup. Um, I traded a gold Palkia for Crown Zenith that I was gonna grade and like $50 for him. Um, I think Gabe gave me these three. Look at the hollow pattern on that one. Oh, I love him. He's so cool. And then of course Dratini, because that's me. I won a What Did You Pull? Yes, Chad was on display. Jaden. Pat actually came out on the stage wearing Chad, and he looked like, you know, those little elementary schoolers when they wear their big backpack for the first time and it's just swallowing them. That's what Pat looks like when he has Chad on his back. It's amazing. He showed the crowd, and then he had a meet and greet line. And so if this was the table, Chad was like in the front, and then you know you would go behind the table with Pat, and then you could take a photo. I took one on a disposable camera, so hopefully it comes out okay. I actually need to take it to the store to get it developed. I won the What Did You Pull giveaway and got these two cards from the Pidgey Boys. I opened this and a Mew from Crown Zenith, and then my sister actually pulled it, and then we gave it a Broly because he loves Mew. Shiny Vert had a 10-second look through his binder and pick a card, so I got this one. I'm hoping to trade it for like the Suicune or the Raikou, because I do have him already in Crown Zenith, and I need the other ones. I picked up another Trainer Gallery Eevee. And then these are all like $1. I'm collecting all the Trainer Gallery ones. So like they're just like little cards. I believe these were also dollar cards. Um, this one I think was from the Jackalope Plays Trade Down Challenge. This is a card for Crown Zenith that I needed. We pulled this one. Actually, Ian pulled this one out of a Japanese pack. Hey, Chris! If you guys didn't know, Chris down below, he does instant photography and he also helps like video and edit for Pat. So he works under Dan. And it's funny because I met him through instant photography, like not related to Pokemon at all. And now we see each other at Card Party too. Watch roll. I pulled this silly lizard. I found this cute Pikachu in the bulk alley. I traded Steven Trujillo for this one. Such a cute card. This one's for my brother. Yeah. Oh, somebody gifted me this Pikachu, and I'm racking my brain to remember who because look at how cute and precious it is. This Charizard right here was actually in Bulk Alley, as well as this stamp. Actually, I think that was $1. This one was like $2. Just random, affordable cards that I found. This was also from Jackalope Plays Trade Down. Somebody gifted me these. So sorry, guys. And then here are all the Dratinis that I rescued out of Bulk Alley. I literally was in there and I was plucking out all the dragons. And then these are from the Pidgey Boys. And then I pulled this one. And then I think those are all my Card Party cards. Oh, wait. Ba-bam. And ba-bam. Okay, I think those are all. No worry, R&D Pokemoners. I just finished showing up the binder, and my next item to show is something very cutesy. But if you got most of your 151 started from Bulk Alley, hey, you collect Pokemon now, Chris? I didn't know you collected. 1, 2, 3. I have like 5 things left to show you guys. But if you have any more questions, like let me know. Okay, I tried to mute that one so you wouldn't have to hear it. Hi, Pop. Um, but yeah, everyone was so nice. One creator that I finally got to meet, well, technically they're two creators that I got to meet, but like they're together. It's Real Breaking Nate and Marie. I saw them last year at Card Party, but it was like the very end, and you know, it was the Saturday day, so like they just look like wiped. Like, hey, like, you know, you can kind of sense if somebody is like, you know, kind of just wanting to like, oh, let me just go rest. So I didn't want to bother them last year, but this year, I saw them at the end of day 3, and we kind of accidentally formed a little line in the hallway for them. Um, but I love Real Breaking Nate's videos, and like he seems really cool. But Marie, oh my gosh, I saw like, okay, so there were people in front of me. They already talked to Marie, and then they were talking to Nate. So while Nate was signing, Marie was kind of just standing there, and then I like looked around, and I like kind of went to her, and then she was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I was like, "I love Marie." I was like, that was the sweetest, like most welcoming hug. Hey Charlie, how are you? Good game last night. Charlie, I played against him in Pokemon, and he kicked my butt with Goldango. Um, but Marie just gave me like the sweetest, most like warm, welcoming hug, and also she's really tall. Um, like super nice person. I'm so glad I got to meet her. I got so many creators hats. I asked her if she could sign my hat. Let me see if I can find her signature. It literally is so full. Oh, there we go. Marie is right there. Marie with a heart. And then Nate signed it too. Um, right there, you can see by the peace sign. Um, but yeah, so I got Powder, I got Opossum Bud, I got Gunzo, I got Jay. I got, you know who I didn't get? I don't think I got Pat to sign my hat. I'm just gonna have to find him around town and be like, excuse me, Pat, I forgot to get your signature at your own event. And I even went into his meet and greet line. He did sign my binder though. Um, so this was the blue creator cap. So they had different caps for sale at Card Party, and they meant like different things. Like one was creator, one was like a fan or something like that. They were all different. There was 3. So Gabe gave me this one, and I had the idea to get it signed. So I got it signed, and I love it. You know what I mean? Like I love the blue on its own, but like getting everybody's signatures there, yeah, it just meant a lot. Speaking of caps, boop, I got a cap from the Pidgey Boys. Now, boys, I will have to reprint this because it is coming off a little bit. This is the nature of foam and iron-on. It's never gonna be super, super permanent, but, hold on. But it did last the event. See, it is just a little bit crinkly. So I'm just gonna have to reprint out the logo and re-iron it on. Not a big deal. It's super, super cute. Tell Gonzo Sebastian, yes, the army of Sebastians. He should have made more content about Card Party. He did do his Card Party live stream, and I know I don't have any water. I'm sorry, I'm a bad PokeTuber. He did have his family, and I know that he does like to keep his kids off the internet. So I think that's probably why he didn't make as much content, and then he also had responsibilities as a featured creator too. And it is hard when you're a featured creator because you have to be on time for certain things. So it kind of throws a small wrench in like your plans that you might have had before you found out that you're a featured creator. So pro and con, right? Pro, you're a featured creator, and that is such a great honor. Con, you just might not have enough time to make all the content you want. So sorry. Give me 1 second. Okay, I really hope that was on mute. Um, Please let me know that that was on mute. James said, someone please bring this girl some water. The funny thing is the park that I'm at right now, there's a water fountain 50 feet from me. It doesn't work. Like, water does not come out. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Um, this is also something I bought. It was $60 from the Bulba store. It was a mystery slab bag. And I'll show you guys what I got. Okay. First up, we have a Klotzer Japanese Art Rare Gem Mint 10. No, I don't have a Bola slab. Klotzer though, so this one is perfect actually for me because I love to collect water cards as well. So any kind of like underwater, above water, in water, around water, you know, is perfect for me. Bikini Dratini. We're always at the beach. We're at the park today because, you know, imagine being at the beach and then the sand. I actually have to go to the beach later for my cousin's little baby's birthday. She's turning 6. She's not a baby. Toddler? I don't know. Next. Oh, wait, that was a good one. Next, we have a Rainbow Rare Serena, also in a Gem Mint 10. And I think this is just like the 35. I don't know if it's the number or the value. I have no idea. But anyways, awesome. Very beautiful. And next we have bam. I think this is V-Star Universe Mewtwo. This is the one where he's battling Charizard in the background. Super awesome card. I have 2 of these in English and 2 of the matching Charizard promos where he's battling Mewtwo. So this was a very good pickup. And it was a mystery, so that was fun. Do you guys want to see my cutest pickup? Oh, you won that slab from Broly? That's awesome. The Mewtwo, yeah. It's such a good slab. And then for those of you that didn't see, this was the official Card Party stamped one. Apparently, if you told CGC, now I thought it was automatic that if you grade with CGC at Card Party, they would give you this Card Party stamp. Not true, because spoiler for my upcoming video, I did grade something. I did not get a stamp. I think you had to tell them that you wanted the Card Party stamp, and then I think they would then put it on your slab, like make a note and be like, I'll give them the Card Party stamp. That was the main reason why I graded with CGC. That and the 1 day turnaround. Well, it wasn't guaranteed 1 day turnaround, but I submitted it Friday. They called me, like, they texted me like Saturday at like 10 a.m. to pick it up. I didn't pick it up till Sunday, but it was a very fast turnaround. Like, CGC was on their game. I know a lot of people don't like them. I know a lot of people do like them. I know most people want to go with PSA for the value, but for my purposes, I wasn't planning on selling the cards. It was more of a memory thing, so I did want the Card Party stamp. Will you be doing more YouTube lives? This is awesome. If you guys like the lives, I will totally do more lives. I know I haven't done one in a while. I was just kind of getting ready for Card Party, and then I didn't really have like much to open. I did buy a box of 151 at Card Party, so I plan on making content with that. Okay. Speaking of Broly, Broly actually gave me this for a challenge, which this is kind of a little teaser to one of my videos that I'm making. But he was like, "Oh, pick a random card, and this is the card where it says, trade a slab with a Poketuber, with your signature on it, And then I was like, Broly, I was like, so I picked one out randomly, and I accidentally picked the chase one, and then I felt kind of bad. I was like, I was like, are you sure, Broly? And Broly was so nice. And I was like, Broly, well, if this is your contribution to help me with my challenge, I was like, well, you have to sign it too. So Broly signed this one, and I signed it. Yeah, James, Boba. I know you love your Bulbasaurs. Um, and there was one more thing that I wanted to show you guys, but I don't think I brought it with me. Broly actually gifted me an envelope just exactly like this one, which is why I thought I grabbed it. And I believe it also had a slab in it. I was gonna open it together with you guys, but as you can see, well, you can't see because you can't see all my stuff, but it's not with me. It's at home. So what I'll probably do is I'll make it into a reel or short, and I'll post it on YouTube and Instagram. What's going on, Bays Showcase? Also, if you guys haven't checked my Instagram out lately, my latest rips and riptides, there was a twist, and you will see Eddie G himself, Mr. Bays Showcase, joining in on the rips and riptides fun. So, no, Lex did not go to card party. So that, it was a bummer because it would have been really fun to have him there. But he might come to the next one. You never know. But for another show and tell piece, this is second to last, penultimate. I got my creator lanyard and my 3-day. So if you got a 3-day pass, you did get a lanyard, and you either got a Volt X regular one, or you got a Volt X Blue Creator one. So the non-creator one was black, the creator one was blue, and then they did let you choose. So I got a blue one. Let's see. So creator cracked his PSA 9 and resubbed it with PSA, and then it came back a PSA 10. PSA 10 seen this video, so they emailed the guy and they docked it down to a 9 and took the 10 there. Oh, dang. That sucks. Yes, I definitely want to go to the next card party, Chris. By the way, Ashley, you won my giveaway. It was Jolteon. Oh, the Jolteon in the mountain? Are you sure it wasn't the Gengar? That bottom Gengar, it looked like this. That's crazy. That's awesome, Baze. Wait, did you already do your live? I need to see. I think I won't be online much today after this because I do have to go to the party. I have to be present. But I really enjoy talking to you guys. That's great. I just threw that Jolteon in there because I was like, oh, well, I see that. But yeah, I thought it was the Gengar for sure. It's such a bad thing to do now because if you look up that certain number, the card will look like a fake. Oh, that sucks. I would say in that case then, if you do want to crack things and then resubmit them, don't post it online. It's kind of like, just do it and then see what it comes back as. And I know it's hard as creators because, we want to make that content and stuff, but. Okay, just let me know when you have your live Bays and I'll try and make it. Eddie G does lives. I think he's going to come out with some card party content too. But before we end, let's open a pack of Paldean Fates, yeah? Just because, you can't have a live without some Pokemon cards. Cracked it out of PSA and sent it to Beckett to get that black label. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with sending it to a different grading company. This will just give me a minute to clear my throat and stuff. Shout out fellow Chris. Oh, nothing. Okay, let's see. We have to end on a hit. 151? 151? Here's your code. code card. Code cards. Get your code cards here. If it originally got a PSA 9 or a 10, slim chance if it gets a black label. Oh. Beckett is like the hardest grading, isn't it? It's like CGC, Beckett, or CGC, PSA, then Beckett. Ah, oops, that bird wanted to fly away. Oh no, I'm losing cards. Oh, Gengar. Okay. I have an Obsidian Flames with me. Should we open that one? Obsidian Flames. And then I'll show you my last cutest thing that I got at Card Party. It was a $20 purchase, and I think it was worth it. Wiggle it. Oh, there's me. Ah, okay. I got one pack left, guys. One pack left. Everyone gets a 10. Beckett tough, CGC hard. PSA has Oprah working for them. Everyone gets a 10. At first, I almost read opera. Okay, let's hope we get something. If not, I'll be sad. Nest ball. Crop block. Iono. Hunter. Bruh. Okay, well, I mean, at least we got some dead packs out of the way. Sorry, guys. Time for the cutest of cute. A little shiny Rayquaza Poncho Pikachu plushie with the tag on it from Japan. Yes, the tag got squashed because I stuffed it in my suitcase. But, like, look at his little eyeballs. How cute. See, you got little Pikachu underneath. I needed my dragon. It was either this one or the Charizard Y, because I have the Charizard X one. And I was like, oh, I'm going to get the shiny Pikachu. I also got my sister an Eevee one, and it was Poncho, Sylveon Poncho. It was so cute. I love Sylveon. I think that's my favorite evolution. But yeah, his eyes, they just need a little fixing, but so cute. $20 bin. This vendor just had a bucket. Just a bucket of plush. And I was like, you're coming home with me. $20? Worth it. But yeah, that essentially ends, the show and tell. Overall, I had a great time at Card Party. Even though I couldn't talk, it didn't stop me from, like, talking to people, hanging out. And you know what? Like, there were jokes of, like, oh, we can't hear you. And, like, your voice sounds funny. But, like, not in any mean ways. It was just my friends messing with me. And then they would just laugh at me when I was trying to talk because it was, like, super high-pitched. And I was like, guys, you're not helping right now. And then they would, when they were trying to find me, they would call me instead of text me. And I was like, you know I can't talk right now. I was like, text me instead. But no, overall, everyone was so nice. And, like, when I couldn't talk, they would just, like, they would, like, come close to me. And then they were just like, thank you. I was like, I really can't yell right now. So, like, even if you lose your voice, you will have an amazing time at Card Party. And that's kind of the point also of my kind of vlog video recap series of, Card Party each day, is to be like, hey, I was there, I lost my voice, I still had a great time hanging out with my friends. Sleeping and eating is very important, though. That is one thing that I did poorly, so don't do that. Make sure to eat and sleep. I know it's exciting to get caught up in the commotion, but oh, thanks James and Elena. Also, yeah, thank you all for 400 subs. Honestly, when I got like 12 subs, I was like, that's crazy. And now I think we landed at Card Party with 360, and then we came home, hit 400. Yeah, I lost my voice Thursday. See, everybody's saying they lost so much sleep. Um, but yeah, just make sure to keep you guys healthy. I know it's very easy to get caught up in all the fun because like it really is. There's so many things happening, so many different creators doing side quests, so many activities that Pat has set up for people, lots of vendors to see, lots of people to talk to, hang out with, look at. You're taking photos and videos if you're a creator. It's literally like camp. Like you are just there, you're hanging out. A lot of people had told me that it's like now that they're back home, like they're happy that they're home with their families, but it's like post camp depression when you're like kind of like missing everybody and like reminiscing on all the things that you did. And I think that's what a lot of people are doing like these lives for and their recaps, so they can treasure these memories and like reflect on them. And yeah, here's to Gen 2 being completed, and here's to Gen 3 coming up next year twice. I will try and go to both. No promises, but for sure, my main goal will be Card Party West. And if I'm able, here's hoping to Card Party East. Bro, a Gengar from the Minton, I would have went streaking on the golf course. Well, I mean, you would have had to jump down. It was Top Golf, so we were way up there. But yeah, thank you all again for joining me. Yes, I know there's 2 next year, Chris. There's East and West. One's in Tampa. That location is confirmed, Tampa, which I've never been, so like I would be down to go. And then here is in the Pacific Northwest, to be announced, but tickets are on sale if you have been to Card Party. And yes, that is a promo because I really do believe in Card Party. And if you love Pokemon, if you like meeting your favorite creators, or even just people in the chat, it's the perfect place to meet them. It's a safe environment. It's a lot of fun. There's different things to do and see. You know, a lot of activities, even just people hanging out in the hotel after the event. It's something else. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I will do my best to get day 3 out by Sunday, but if not, within a couple days. And then I do have to make 2 more videos, a binder challenge video, which I didn't get to do as much as I wanted to do, but we got some of it in, so that will probably be a short video and probably an continuing a Card Party thing, and maybe even like a road to Card Party thing, and then a slab video. So I hope you guys stay tuned. I hope my videos, I'm learning as I'm going. I'm, you know, pretty good at short, like 1-minute videos. So I'm learning how to do longer content videos and storytelling. I really want to get good like Pat is with that. I did ask him in his panel like how he goes about storytelling and stuff, and it was very insightful. So I appreciate Pat for also dropping so much knowledge on us and taking the time for us. Broly's sleeping. But with that, I will wish you guys a very happy weekend. I wish you no colds, no allergies, much fun, very prosperous and healthy weekend. And I'll see you guys around. If you want more lives, let me know. I'll try to do one like once or twice a month. But it was great talking to you guys. Thank you for all your questions, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you guys later.